You want to support Roland Martin Unfiltered? Be sure to join our Bring the Funk fan club. Every dollar that you give to us supports our daily digital show. There's only one daily digital show out here that keeps it black and keep it real as Roland Martin Unfiltered. Support the Roland Martin Unfiltered daily digital show by going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. You can make this possible.
I had a chance to talk to Ben Crump about why they were here, why this was so important, and why we must continue to fight on behalf of black men and black women who are losing their lives to police violence. We're going to have this Justice for Pamela Turner Rally. I told you Roland Martin Unfiltered was going to be here. We're here.
Hey, I can't tell you how much it meant, you being here, Roland Martin, to say that Pam Turner life matters. So often black women don't get the attention, Roland, that brothers get. So you being here, brother, that was huge for Pam Turner's family.
So bring folks up to date in terms of where we are with this. This took place in May of 2019.
May in 2019, this is the 2-year anniversary today. And we have, ironically, Roland, the status conference for Pamela Turner's killer cop, Officer DelaCruz, is on May 25th, the same day that George Floyd was killed in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And so we have to, like we paid attention to George Floyd trial, we got to pay attention to Pam Turner trial.
So he was so the Officer Cruz, he was indicted not for murder, not for
manslaughter.
Not for manslaughter.
He was charged with aggravated assault by a public official.
But she's dead.
She's dead, but that carries more sentencing time than manslaughter. And it's a lesser standard. And I can't take their word for it, Roland. I hope they're trying to be strategic to make sure he's convicted. If he is convicted with that charge, it can go up to 25 years.
Okay. All right then. And so, but the date is going to be set. So the trial is not beginning on May 25th.
The trial is not beginning on May 25th. It was set for trial, but they changed it to a status conference because of COVID-19. So they told us that they are not asking for a continuance. They claim they are ready to go to trial now. So we expect in the next 3 months to get a trial date for our sister Pamela Turner.
Well, but this case here is a perfect example of what we keep talking about, why you should be sending mental health professionals to the scene. It was a clearly disturbed woman, and the officer, again, he pulls his gun out and fires her. It was just her. I saw the video. It was one of those things where he could have stepped back and said, let me know when you're done.
Yeah, he was in no imminent threat. I mean, she is on her back, Roland. He could have...
On the ground.
Yeah, he could have created distance. He could have gave a verbal command. He could have got behind the car to set up a perimeter. He could have called for backup. He could have did anything except shoot this black woman who he knew was unarmed. In her face, in her chest, and in her stomach, killing her like worse than a dog.
Well, this is also why it's important to have communities out here coming out to show their support as well, because you heard what Robbie Tolan's mother said. You know, when I remember that case, I had them on the Town Journal Morning Show, and you didn't have folks who were rallying. That's what's also important for the community to understand. And they're also having these families here because, unfortunately, they are members of a fraternity and sorority nobody wants to be a part of, to have them showing their support as well.
Yeah, it really matters, Roland. And I know people don't understand completely what it means when Roland Martin goes to Elizabeth City, North Carolina for Andrew Brown, or you come to Lamar, Texas for Joshua Feast, or you come to Baytown, Texas for Pamela Turner. Because a lot of times mainstream media don't cover our cases until we start covering our cases with social media. It was the same thing with Trayvon. You remember, you were one of the first interviews. It was just college students on social media. And then when we start making it important, then the mainstream media jump on the bandwagon. So thank you for never jumping on the bandwagon.
No. We
leading the way.
That's right. We don't jump on the bandwagon.
And man, from the bottom of my heart, for Andrew, for Joshua Feast family, and for Pam Turner.
I appreciate it. We'll stay on the case.
All right, unfiltered, baby.
I appreciate it, baby. Thanks a lot.
All right, folks, back to our Roland Martin Unfiltered video in just one moment.
It's time to be smart. When we control our institutions, we win. This is the most important news show on television of any racial background. Y'all put $2, $3, $4, $5, $10, $15, $20, $30 on this and keep this going. What you've done, Roland, since this crisis came out in full bloom. Anybody watching this, tell your friends. Go back and look at the last 2 weeks, especially of Roland Martin Unfiltered. I mean, hell, go back and look at the last 2 days. You've had sitting United States senators today, Klobuchar and Harris. Whatever you have, you can bring to Roland Martin Unfiltered to support it, please do, because this information may literally save your life.
Watch Roland Martin Unfiltered daily at 6 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, or Periscope, or go to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com.
Support the Roland Martin Unfiltered Daily Digital Show by going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. Our goal is to get 20,000 of our fans contributing $50 each for the whole year. You can make this possible. RolandMartinUnfiltered.com.